again we'll have a wee go at the dogs. Passengers. Who's on the dog of the day?
Hamish McTavish
Hamish.
and Shug the Dog.
Shug the Dug. And is Hamish McTavish the big one? The big fella in tartan?
He's Sheldon.
Oh, but no, this big fella here.
That's Hamish McTavish and that's Shug the Dog.
Okay.
That's his own indie dog.
He's very cool.
Don't you love this hat?
Yeah. Where'd you come from today?
Cumbernauld.
Cumbernauld. Very good. It's actually lovely weather for it. It's sort of humid, slightly damp, but sunny and warm as well. Oh, bless.
One more. Well, start forward.
Biscuits.
Wait. Stay.
You're going to end up holding all the dogs in the whole match.
Everybody.
Marley. Is Marley the wee one? Oh, there's three of them now.
Biscuits.
You're being very good.
Marley.
That.
The big one called again? Sheldon, Marley, and then the one over there. Be friendly. Oh, wait, now I've given you 2 flags. You alright with 2 flags? Thank you. There's English Scots for yes, coming through.
And they were nervous and they couldn't get hardly shut and they were all usually
Just curious to see what's going on at the back of the march, which I'm not sure if we'll be able to see much, but I'll lift up. I'm not sure if that lifts over the football field pitches there, but we're just waiting for the get-go because it's only, what time is it? 2:25, so we're actually waiting for the 2:30 start.
I mean, indeed.
High five.
She's made nice at my dog.
Oh, he's drilling.
He's drilling.
He's drilling saying, I lost my dinner.
after the 2014 and basically the chapter was counties the Mormons were in somebody was in the hospital at the time and
Wee bit hell and glen.
Westminster has sexy, they've been very
You know his inspiration.
Alex Darwin's one of the finest politicians Scotland ever produced.
Ah,
So I
man.
hope that this nonsense about him is nonsense.
I think he might nip somebody's arse or whatever, but that'll be it. You know what I mean?
Actually, I'm living in fear now because I was in charge of auto cleaners.
But no, that's what I think. And see, when apparently they've lost all the files on him, so that means
there's
they're
a thing.
they're just not going to say he's innocent. They're going to say, "Oh, we lost him."
Well, better believe it. Better believe it.
No, they had got this. They had to do something to get him back.
Sam and the team made a naffy poop out.
God, I thought it was just sleep. Alright, Fiona.
I don't need one when I get up.
I know, but you need a.
No, no.
I know, but you
You
still.
never gave me one.
I know, but.
You never gave me one.
I know.
There's not many to we're giving them away.
What?
5 is. No, it's a blue, first blue one. I never had the main bottle.
Hurry, young dad.
1 minute! 1 minute!
I just spent fucking bucket and then saying I never got home. It's fine. I'm going to walk beside Campbell with the flag.
I think Nicola's got it sorted to me. She's relaxed about what's going to happen. I think whatever route we're going, she's got an argument for it, you know, and a legal thing causing me to do. Somebody was saying, aye, well, and that's how I get so angry on Twitter. Shout, do you listen to IndyCar?
Right, so we're about to get going, I'd say, in about a few seconds, because it's gone 2:30 now. Here we go. Jim on livestream.com is asking how many's there. Well, people viewing at home are the best place to actually count the people, especially on a static camera. Camera 3 will be a static camera, which will go live once we reach near the end, really near the end. So yeah, you count them at home and tell us. It's a great atmosphere and a very, very diverse crowd from all over Scotland and beyond. What are you calling?
That's when you go quick.
It's a tripod, just on a tripod. Live streaming for Independence
Like a
Live.
selfie stick forward.
Yeah, it means I can sort of set it down. It'll be still on the ground.
Standing together.
A bit steadier now, just for a wee bit. After
That's
everyone
it.
comes past, I'll
That's it.
rush back to where I was, find us, place at the side. So everybody with a yellow vest, including me, should be lining the route either side.
Get to that. Shouting. Gary. Is it heavy?
It's a bit more cable-like than it needs to be. Yeah. That's what I'm missing from the Boy Scouts days.
Just slow down a wee bit, Campbell.
Quite a quiet march, actually.
March, you in the spot for a minute. And catch up.
Aye.
It's a good gang. What do you reckon's there?
Don't know yet. I'm hoping.
Wave your own
I'm hoping
Independence
it's more than
Live.
Gala Shield. I'll need to wait till I see it from the end.
Well,
However,
it's a big crowd. It's great to see.
The Mayo flag.
down there anyway.
The green and red of Mayo. Whoa, nearly fell down the hill.
Probably here this job then. Probably here this. Go for that here.
It's a Scotland Cam banner. Yeah, the big flags.
Makes you proud,
Baby
doesn't it?
Llewellyn.
Makes you proud.
Oh, just your own hometown too.
Here's the rock wind. Very nice. Wow, great banner. Smeeto, what's Smeeto? No. Oh, right, got ya. Glasgow Airport. new song from the Graham Brown Band.
Just slow it down a wee bit, Campbell. That's you, Campbell. Campbell. Campbell, that's you.
Indie Pram. Indie Pram. Hey.
Ow, ow.
Dean, what are you going to do with Corbin?
Go away.
Chuck him out, I know.
How many stocks as well?
He's having a problem.
Hold on, wait a wee minute.
And the rest.
Slave.
Right, Campbell, that's us. He's got big muscles.
And my foot.
No, he's not in. He's not in the show. What are you talking about? You're in front of the camera. You're ours. You're ours.
Doing a wee bit, Campbell, sorry.
That's all right.
You see me doing that? Thank you.
No longer.
Just slow down a wee bit.
Yep. I'm working to you, I'm going too fast.
That's you.
Talk over this one in case it's a copyright violation on Facebook. We don't want that, do we? We don't want any copyright violations on Facebook. I'm talking right over this one. It's okay with the indie songs because they won't be bothering us. But any of the mainstream music might on the Facebook with our copyright violation takedowns and blah 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 blah. Don't mind me just talking over the music, It's the only way. The only way to talk over the music. So as I said before, people ask me how many there are. Okay, we can get a feel for it, but somebody watching at home, especially with a static camera, can maybe get a good estimate. If it matters to you, really all that matters is that we're visible, we're out, we're happy, we're positive, and we're promoting peace, love, and Scottish independence. There's about 28 on here and about 80 on Facebook at the moment. Just on this one camera alone. 95 on Facebook, 29 on 100, which is quite good. Right, come to the end. It's time for me to skedaddle, right? When I run up to the front again. Getting the whole march and then I'm going to race up to the front again. So I wanted to get to the church on Cam5 Street to actually be in front of the march as it comes past.
To get to the church in time then?
Yes, exactly, man. Help me get there on time. Nice one, man. A wee bit of jitter on the old internet connection. Hope it didn't disrupt you, especially on Facebook. Sometimes it doesn't survive a wee drop in connection, whereas the live stream one does carry on. I'll come back a little bit. I'm going to talk over this just in case it's a good copyright thing, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I'm right past that one. I'm sure that one is, man. I'll talk over it all the way. Don't want the Facebook violation of copyright, blah blah blah. And that's move along, Jerry, come on. Get me to the church on time. Leah Gemma, over to you. I'm going to go up to the church first. Hiya, man!
Everybody needs to be over there.
Drop the flag
Hey, Campbell. Just keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming, Campbell.
Okay, take it up high. Might be actually a content with a tension on our internet connection. Possible. Get your flies. Blah 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 blah. Talking about the music again. It's the indie pram. Indie pram. Indie pram. Let's get right past the indie pram. as the crowd's watching on the main thoroughfare through Owen.
How did you guess? But she had one before it became a trend.
Keep moving, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going. Guys.
All right. Right, Fiona. That's you. Oh, I'm alright. I'm still going.
Go to the Cam5, eh?
Thanks, eh?
Oh, you know it. It's
Really, really good.
It's brilliant when you see them all coming.
Thank you, anyway.
Good. I walked along with us. Could have been scratching my head.
Copper pushed me off the road.
Did you?
Because the bikes were coming.
Oh, right.
bloody penguin again.
Where? Oh. I'm going to take a wee walk and see. Let's see.
Said it's only about 20.
That's fine.
25 metres.
That's fine.
I said 5,000 for
How would you say, Gary?
5,000 over. 5K plus, I would say, even if you
Put it this way, see if you can go away. You need to go back now.
Thank you, Oban. Thank you for welcoming us to the gateway to the Western Isles. Thank you to the people of Oban. Thank you to Oban. Thank you to the lovely people welcoming us to the gateway to the Western Isles.
I don't really kid you. Do you know the only one I recognised?
It's my
Is your
hat. My hat.
That hat goes everywhere.
That hat, aye.
He's having fun, ladies! Yay!
Have a passport, like.
He's at the
Oh,
front.
is he up there? I bet
Probably.
That man says you tell lies.
He's having fun. Good. You okay? You right, Leanne? You okay? Perfect. You okay? Aye. Fiona, stop! Hey, Fiona! 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 That's you, Fiona! Fiona!
Watch your back, still traffic coming out like that. Still traffic coming.
That's brilliant, honestly. See, every march I have to roar it onto the road. See the other fella, it's weird.
It's when they get upset with you and you're like, just trying to stop you getting run over.
He was lying in the road and the guy tripped over him and one was balancing a camera on my feet.
The guy's like, boom.
What is it?
We're hitting the pub.
Aye, bugger it.
Saw this live streaming for a while.
Right, Fiona. Marching all under one banner. Together. United for a free Scotland. And this is Fiona's hometown, isn't it, Fiona? And Fiona's the named organiser for today for Oban. She's doing a great job carrying that flag.
Fantastic. Can't believe it.
I know they've done brilliant. Great turnout.
Yeah.
I think it's actually over 5k now.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Brilliant. Good stuff. That's what I like to hear.
5's a good number.
I was going with my mom, and the only people looking at the flag, and I was like, what is it? And then I just feel like,
Go join in, Liz.
Come join us.
Join in.
yeah.
How? Just join in. See past the. See go past the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Go and join in.
Okay. Oh God.
Hey, Fiona. Over 5k we're saying just now. I think it's actually more. What the? Scottish Feather. I just seen the camera guy running. Thanking you.
Exceptionally well.
Brilliant.
Exceptionally well.
How many do you got here?
I don't do for me, well, not for a few years.
Oh, you want to do the next 1 hour?
This is exceptionally well because it's really hard to see there with the biker class. I'm really good.
I always go to the.
And I'm looking good.
Please, yeah, please.
And you're going to Jess. You
Sorry, I never got it. Wait, I'll get a road. Sam, gonna get mine with Fiona's picture. Sorry about that. I'll get you home with your bags. Good, Sam. In the middle, Fiona. We cleared the wires in Galashield, so do it here. I just want to say, Jeanette, I think it was Jeanette, is getting married today. Congratulations to her. Hold on, Fiona. Oh. I know, actually. Me too. So it's alright for Malcolm, he's getting a wee seat. He's having a wee rest. Fiona, did you not tell Malcolm there was no rest breaks?
That's Camden.
Oh, sorry, Campbell.
Campbell.
Sorry.
before, but Malcolm's a new one, so that's good. That's right.
Sorry about that. I'm probably going to call you Malcolm from now to the end of eternity. Go in the middle, Fiona, come and get you.
What's that?
The band are brilliant. I know. Oh aye, the cheers. Is there still making a hole? Jordy, aye. You just need to watch to the side, guys, sorry. God, it's going to be funny. Big raindrop.
It's alright, it's off one.
At least we're going downhill now.
The Scottish referendum campaign showed up the BBC in its worst possible light for everyone in Scotland to see.
You see other people and how upset they are, and it's so tangible. And then you start thinking, well, why is nobody doing anything? How did they just get away with this?
Good Morning Scotland was astonishing. It was incredible, the bias, the repetition, like almost, almost Nazi propaganda, the hypnotic repetition of negativity.
The BBC gave a Conservative MP over an hour to make a documentary saying that the sense of Scottish nationhood wasn't real, that it was a myth, that it was unjustified.
The Yes campaign started to become, in media terms, Alex Salmond's campaign.
They tore after Alex Salmond, demonised him and villainised him.
Alex Salmond.
In Scotland, people could see that there was a massive gap between what the BBC was reporting and the truth. People then suddenly realised, wow, maybe they're not actually telling us the truth about anything else.
Nick Robinson.
Why should a Scottish voter believe you, a politician, against men who are responsible for billions of pounds of profits?
He didn't answer.
It was an attempt, a serious and negative attempt at propaganda, which just blew up in the face of the BBC.
All of these predictions about these doom and gloom predictions about Scotland completely ignored what state could actually be created. Maybe all of these doom and gloom scare stories are just big fat lies.
Gavin Essler has this exclusive report.
It's not journalism. It's a peddling of state propaganda, made and paid for by the BBC.
the sun's come out. Have a great day, guys. See you later.
Can we hear it one more time for Angus Smith in North 56?
Right, hello folks. Sean's going to talk a wee bit there, but so sorry we lost you for a while, a good while there. Oh.
Smashing. So yeah, keep an eye on these guys on their website, boys, Facebook. See them locally, and if you can, come along and see them tonight at the Cayley. Donations in the door. Okay, we're going to have another local activist here, but maybe known to the wider indie community as Fellow Thistle, if any of you do Twitter. He's one of that lovely breed of indie activists who calls it out, says it as it is, and is a bloody irritant to the establishment, and I won't mind me saying that. So, Mr. Fellow Thistle, or to give him his Sunday name, Ian McCubbin.
Hi folks, thank you. How are you all doing? Good? Great to see such a large turnout. Now I'm going to take you back in history, 2013. I had my enthusiasm for the independence campaign boosted in this area. This is solid yes round about Oban. Wouldn't you agree, folks? Solid yes.
Are doing very well with the internet.
Perthshire, where I live, it's a constant battle for the cause and to get the votes. This time I feel, though, the difference we have is we're on our way. It's boosted for me again this year in 2019 here in Oban. Last week, we saw the antics of Boris Johnson. Any of you know about him? I call him Boris the Terrible. He was lying on the Andrew Marr interview. He denies offering to get a guy beat up for one of his friends. That's absolutely shameful for a guy to be in a political position doing that. What about Ruthie? We know Ruthie Davidson, don't we? Now she wants 100% yes vote so we get independence. How is that democracy? It's just not. Right, the last general election in 2017, the Tories only had 35% of the vote, so Ruth, trot on, dearie, trot on. Friends, activists, fellow Social Democrats, I feel the time is right. It's our time now. We have the resources, the passion. The government in Holyrood have carried out stewardship for Scotland like no one else ever has. Yes, they're not perfect, but they put us first. We need to have control of our resources and our income and the taxation. We need all the decisions, tax raising and efforts for Scotland made in Scotland. To have that, we have to say goodbye to the banana mentality of Westminster and move into the 21st century of governance enjoyed by all our European neighbours and friends.
Start again.
I want it for my children, my friends' children, and for all of you. I want to live in a country where we all matter, where we all can be the best we can. I want to live in a country with decent values, where corruption, including corporate corruption, does not pay. I want to live in a country with decent employment laws, no 0 hours, no temporary contracts. I want to live in a country with continued free tuition at higher education. I want to live in a country with a national health service which is proper and just and helps everyone. I want to live in a country with a nationalised rail network. I want to live in a country with a public water supply. I want to live in a country free from nuclear arms. I want to live in a country with a national investment bank where the invested wealth from oil and other resources is put into giving us good infrastructure for everyone's future. Wait a minute, I think we're just about in that country. I count only 3 of these we don't have. What do you think? How do we get to this final bit though? Independence. Now is the time to take our cause further. The FM, Nicola Sturgeon, promised at the spring conference a referendum package, action by the end of 2019. That is getting put in place. A vote to be put in place after that by 2020. We must push and pressurise the SNP to continue this. We need it now. The Yes movement can push, lobby and push questions forward. You have following me, I think still there's an SNP MSP coming. I'm not sure whether your local MSP is coming or not. I heard he might be ill. But at least you've got an MP coming soon after me. A few other bits of music. Let's keep our action going into 2020. I know there's another 6 marches for 2019. I'll be at Ayr. How many are going to Ayr? Yeah, see you there. I can't make Perth my home area. I'm afraid I'm away on holiday then, but I hope some of you will go to Perth. On the Perth scene, one of my main action areas is opening a Yes Hub. We're about to open it next month. I would like to see a Yes Hub in every town in Scotland. You folk out there could be part of that. You could be in your own town getting a Yes group to get it out there. I need you to start that. Let's have it in every town. Let the youths know that their time is up in this country of Scotland. We're moving forward. We're going to be the future. Now, thanks for giving me, Darla Thistle, the chance to speak to you. I hope you'll take all the thoughts, music and fun from today forward, and that will continue focusing on what's important. Independence for Scotland. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ian, and check him out on Twitter, keep up with him on Twitter. Okay, we're going to have another local person, a very modest local person that just says, I'm just here to tell a wee story. But she is, because out of all under one banner rallies that I can remember, the locals have really taken this one and run with it. It was great to see. Well done, Oban, well done, Lorne, well done, our Bonnie Argyles. Numbers today, we're talking at least 7,000. Yeah. A lot of them didn't make it to the park when the rain came on, but that's fine. That's fine. They travelled and they got here and they put on a good display through the town. The tourists, the European tourists and whatnot, are all asking questions and they're all noticing it and they're all going to go home with good stories. And we're going to keep those good stories. Every rally we do, the park is left immaculate, and I'm sure this will be no exception today. Please lift up your rubbish. Take it away with you. Don't give them any reason to talk about us. I'm sure you won't. On that subject, the Navy Not Nuclear stall, they're collecting old aluminium drinks cans for a reason, which I don't know, but I'll find out. But it's a good reason. So yeah, aluminium drinks cans, you don't need home. Navy Not Nuclear, we'll take those. And get some leaflets at Navy Not Nuclear as well. It's an interesting one. Okay, another local activist here who's going to tell you a story and might be of national importance. Hopefully. Maybe. But that's up to us. Fiona Ferris, everybody.
Yes, that's fine. This isn't as long as it looks. We're all soaking. We all want to get away, I suppose. Right. I'm really here to introduce a song, and I'm going to do that, and I won't be long. But first I want to say a few words about Scotland and its flirtations with various national anthems. A lot of people here will be too young to remember, but up till about the mid-1990s, Scotland was still being represented at international events by God Save the Queen. And if we were competing against England or even Wales at anything, we had to suffer the whole thing being played twice or sometimes 3 times. And so it was around this time that Flower of Scotland started to become the most popular of several unofficial Scottish national anthems. We still don't have an official Scottish national anthem. And we also had Scotland the Brave, Scots Wha Hae and others. And it was also around this time that my father, Colin Campbell, and his good friend MacDonald, both late, decided to write a new national anthem, and then, having completed the job, did absolutely nothing with it. It was placed inside my father's piano stool, and it was still there when Jean later died, and it was still there in 2015 when my father died. It remained there till earlier this year when I decided it should be rescued from obscurity and used if possible to further the cause of Scottish independence, as was its original purpose. I updated the lyrics to make them contemporary with the Scotland of today, but the title, The Bluebell Still Will Sweetly Bloom, is unchanged. The music has never before been recorded, and this is the first ever public performance. I remember having a conversation with my dad years ago about who we thought would be the right sort of singer for this song. And we must have both been a bit over-refreshed at the time, as we agreed that Rod Stewart was the very man for the job, and I was going to get on to sorting all of that the very next day. Well, here I am, decades later, and although I didn't manage to get Rod, I did manage to persuade some of Scotland's finest musicians and my husband to breathe life into a decades-old faded manuscript. So thank you, Jean, Shona, Dave, Charles and Tam. I'm so proud of you all. And finally, we're going to listen to the audio version because we don't have a big screen here today, but we also have a video recording which will be shown tonight in The View, or you can watch it on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you.
Time has come to unite as one for all the world to see. Our people rise to break the chains and proclaim our sovereignty. Our pride, our hope, our self-respect, so deep through history. Like bluebells we will sweetly bloom in a land of liberty. We sing for Scots by birth, for choice, for family gone before. We hold the trust, the faith, the power, our freedom to restore. We sing for brave hearts long since gone, for children yet to be. For them the bluebell sweetly blooms in hope and memory. Well done everybody, I got a toes tapping, we're all drying out and warming up, aren't we? Hey, the Sharalba band are going to be leaving soon, but they're going to muster and they're going to give us a wee tune before they go. Hopefully they're doing that just now, tuning up, emptying, squeezing the water out their bagpipes and stuff like that. But in the meantime, Not a big introduction needed for your local elected Member of Parliament for Argyll and Bute, Mr Brendan O'Hara MP.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me, and welcome to Oban. Welcome to Argyll and Bute, and as we like to call Oban, Yes Town. So welcome to Yes Town. And I kind of start by giving an apology on behalf of my colleague Michael Russell, who's not well at the moment. He would be here, but unfortunately he's not too well. And it's a bit like Shelley Kerr or Stevie Clark. We most certainly need our best players back in the team as quickly as possible. So I'm sure you'll join me in wishing Michael a speedy recovery. But thank you for coming to Oban. I mean, in so many of these occasions, there's been buses and ferries and cars and trains and people piling out of Argyll and Bute to attend rallies all over Scotland, and it's fantastic to see that so many of you have taken the trouble, taken the time to Oban today, and we are extremely grateful and delighted to see you. Because it's really important, and I congratulate the organisers for doing this, that we take that positive message of independence and what this country can be to every part of Scotland. Because Scotland is far bigger than just the large towns, and it's just as important that the smaller communities, the towns and the villages, hear that positive message. Because it is a positive message, and I think that people are open to hearing that positive message. Those people that we just missed out on in 2014, they want to hear what an independent Scotland can be. Because all of those things that we said to them could or would happen have come to pass. All of those things that were dismissed as us scaremongering have come to pass. And so many people, and I know day in and day out, we all hear from people who are on that journey from no to yes. They're on that road from regretting or having fallen for the lies that they were told in 2014. They are now on that journey to joining us. And that's why we have got to be welcoming, we have got to be inclusive, we have not got to be not judgmental. We have got to be a movement that is open to all. A movement that is open to every single person living in Scotland. And it doesn't matter how long it took people to come to this decision. It doesn't matter how long it is yet to take people to come to the decision. What is important is that when they do, that we are there to help them make that decision, and we can help them making that decision by being positive, by being inclusive, by being welcoming and being completely non-judgmental, because so many of the people who are coming to our cause now, it was unthinkable for them 2 or 3 years ago. Some of them, it's an unimaginable step that they've taken, and when they do, they've got to believe and they've got to know that they are welcome with open arms into our movement. And that's why it's important, and that's why whenever I'm on these marches, I particularly love seeing English Scots for Yes. They are one of my favourite organisations, and please give a big round of applause for the organisation. They encapsulate what is important about our movement. We are not narrow nationalists. We are people who are looking for a brighter future for us, for our children, for our families, no matter where you come from. Because it's not about where we come from, it's about where we want to go together. And every single person living in Scotland part of that, and everyone has a say in where we go. Finally, I would like to say thank you to you, every one of you who have turned up today, who have been in Glasgow, have been in Edinburgh, have been in Blackburn and Inverness and Glasgow, wherever, because you are the beating heart of the movement. We would be nothing if it wasn't for you and the contribution that you make. Never, ever underestimate your importance to this movement. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for what you do, for what you've done, and I look forward to being on that journey with you until we deliver Scottish independence, which I believe is not far away at all. Thank you, and have the rest of your day.
One more 50 seconds. Hey, but yes, what you said, it's the grassroots, it's the beating heart, and the smoke up on the hill. How you doing, small folk? It's like Barrett Burn all over again. Right, the Shore Alba band ready to go. Those guys are going to do a wee farewell and then get back on their bus and disperse to all parts of Scotland where they come from. Stay here, because those guys are just going to warm up and then we're going to have a cracking local act on. Gene Boardman and Ron Perry are going to do some cracking Cayley tunes for you. So we'll say bye-bye to the Shore Alba band and then we'll come back and get some music on. Cheers.
Where are they? Right, the pipe band's going over here somewhere. We've been caught in the hop here, folks. The pipe band's right over there. Right, I'm going walkies. Been caught in the hop. What's going on with what? No idea. Sorry, I've been knocking against the thing. Zoomed in, sorry about that.
Thank you very much to the Shut Up a Pipe Band. Guys. Right, all you people sitting in the stand under cover, it's sunny now, you coming out? You coming out to play? Come on down for a jig. Because we get some trad Cayley musicians here, and some more local heroes from Oban, from Adrishig. Some Argyll musicians are going to keep your toes tapping now that the band have warmed you up, before we get a couple more speakers and some local kids, mod participants are going to do a wee bit later as well. But for now, I'm going to leave you with Gene Boardman and Ron Peary.
Hi everyone! Felt like a day! That's the North East where I'm originally from. And Kate Martin's Waltz. I'm going to play for you Kate Martin's Waltz, Louis' Waltz and Maggie West's Waltz. Oh, they're still playing. Oh, I'm so concentrating. I didn't notice the band are still playing. Time to go. One, two. I'm going to play for you one of my favourite slow airs. It's Sophie's Lullaby, written by Ali Bain. So I hope you enjoy. Fiddles do not like rain. Okay, so now we're going to get some toe tapping on. We're playing Campbelltown Hornpipe. Oh wait.
I'm live at the minute, eating chips. But at least it's not on camera, sorry. Fiona should hopefully got covering a good side. Not on the stick. The locals don't know the march is on either, it's just happening all the time.
So why not? Why don't they?
I don't
know where we can publicise this.
I don't know, you see, it's because it's only in your own media that it's advertised, really.
But what they should do is contact the local Yes group.
Oh, the local Yes group will be publicising it. It's just, you know, people aren't in that bubble.
Yeah.
Ordinary people that just get on with their lives.
That's right. Yeah.
To say what's going on today. It's a march for independence.
And nobody wants to
Didn't
put a
know
poster up because they won't be seen to be supporting one particular party and all that, isn't it? Some businesses don't want to put posters up, you know what I mean?
Well, I was walking through with an Irish flag and it was very interesting. It caused a lot of reaction, but it was quite positive reaction.
Was it? Oh, good.
What's that for? And I says, well, you're meant to just bring a flag of where you're from. Oh, right. And I said, there'll be all sorts of flags.
Thank you very much, Jane Boardman and Ron Peary. Thanks for your patience, guys. Making sure we got to say bye-bye to the pipe band as well. Okay, we're having all the locals. This is wonderful. I'm hearing all these new local bands. I've never heard before. It's great. We've now got a Scot by choice. The best kind of Scot. Somebody that chose to be a Scot. More familiar to you perhaps as a newsreader on Broadcasting Scotland. And he surprised me backstage here when he turned out with a guitar and not a sheaf of papers or a folder. So I don't know if that means he's not got his series he'd on today, but he's got his musical he'd on. So Oban, welcome to not the newsreader, Lucida.
So, there I was, outside one of the polling stations for the EU elections, you see? And along came a little bunch of kindergarten children and their helpers. And they were singing, "Oh, you canny threw your granny off a bus." Well, we're going to sing that in a second, you and I. But and I thought to myself, in these enlightened days of you mustn't say this or you mustn't say that to anybody because it's not politically correct, we're still talking to our children about throwing the granny off the bus. But of course the children know that, don't they? Have a little go. Oh, you can't throw your granny off a bus. Oh, you can't throw your granny off a bus. Oh, you can't throw your granny, 'cause she's your mammy's mammy. You can't throw your granny off a bus. Well, then thought, I've been to this little training session with Bill, and Bill told me you've got to reframe things. And I thought, yes, we could reframe this, couldn't we? I want independence, how about you? Oh, I want independence, how about you? Oh, I want independence, I want independence, I want independence, how about you? Well, and then I thought, actually, I wonder if you could go that further, because that independence thing, we've been singing it for so long, someone's getting tired of the tune, I don't know. But I thought, wouldn't it be great if you could go on holiday, you land in the airport there, you go through to the customs and the passport control, and you pull out of your pocket a proper Scottish passport. Now, what about that for an idea? There's a Facebook page, look it up. And I want a Scottish passport, how about you? Oh, I want a Scottish passport, how about you? Oh, I want a Scottish passport. I want a Scottish passport. I want a Scottish passport, how about you? One more. Oh, I want a Scottish passport, how about you? Oh, I want a Scottish passport, how about you? Oh, I want a Scottish passport. I want a Scottish passport. I want a Scottish passport. How about you? Woo! Yeah. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me. These past few days I've been afraid I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs, made me think about where I came from. That's the reason I'm so far away today. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling, now I'm coming home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I've been moved, I kept on moving, proved the points that needed proving, lost the friends that needed losing, found others on the way. Oh, I kissed the girls, I left them crying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying, traveled hard, sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling, now I'm coming home. So I'm sitting here before the fire, empty room and forest choir, flames that couldn't get any higher. They're withered, now they're gone, but I'm steady thinking, my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow when hands have shaken and kisses float, then I will disappear. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling, now I'm coming home. Ah, but if I become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling, now
home.
Yeah, and I suppose we have to finish up, but when we were at Edinburgh, I didn't get on until about the last but one, I think, and it was a bit cold and there was only a few folk lurking around, but they did have a little jig around to this, and the band were playing it as they came in, and they played it as they went out. We'd do it with the words. Here we go. Oh, hark when the night is calling, you hear the pipes a-calling, loudly and proudly calling down through the glen. There where the hills are sleeping, that sets the heart a-leaping, high as the spirits of the old Highland men. Towering and gallantly, Scotland, my Highland maid, high may your proud standards gloriously wave. Land of my high endeavour, land of the shining river, land of my heart forever, Scotland the brave. High in the misty highlands, out by the purple islands, brave are the hearts that beat beneath Scottish skies. Wild are the winds that greet you, staunch are the friends that greet you, fair is the love that shines from sweet maidens' eyes. Towering and gallantly, Scotland, my Highland maid, high may your proud standards gloriously wave. Land of my high endeavour, land of the shining river, land of my heart forever, Scotland the brave. Far up in sunlit places, sad are the Scottish faces, longing to feel the kiss of sweet Scottish rain. Where tropic skies are beaming, that sets the heart a-dreaming, longing and dreaming for their homeland again. Towering and gallantly, Scotland, my Highland maid, high may your proud standards gloriously wave. Land of my high endeavour, land of the shining river, land of my heart forever, Scotland the brave. So, I'm going to finish now, but just a little shout out. I've been working with Broadcasting Scotland for about 6 months now, and we are trying to produce a great content. It is very tough because there's no money, and so if you could log into our site and sponsor us for a little bit each month, we want to become the broadcaster of an independent Scotland. It's a big, big thing, but we've got equipment, we've got first-class studio, absolutely beats some hands down what with the equipment. So if you could possibly support Broadcasting Scotland, it would be wonderful. I know everybody's asking you for money, I know it, but if you could, it would be great. So thanks for listening to me today. I hope to see you again in air in 6th of July, and watch us on Broadcasting Scotland at 7 most evenings, and special programmes and the full Scottish on Sundays. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
For bits and pieces, we lose the It's nice that there's a permanent record of the whole thing. Okay, enjoy the rest of today's event. Peace, love and Scottish independence.
Chronicle and the truth. They're giving us the full stories that we're not getting anywhere else. I give a £5 a month to Broadcasting Scotland, and I give a £5 a month to Independence Live Radio. And I'm still £40 a year better off than I'd bought a licence fee. And I know that I'm getting the truth, and I'm no paying for Nigel Farage to be on my telly every week. We're going to have a cracking band up next. They're called the Lush Puppies. Another great local outfit that are going to get you moving. But while they're setting up, I'll just fill the time and talk about the BBC. Broadcasting Corporation, been conning generations, demanding mass subscriptions, misusing their transmissions, prolonging the pretensions of TV van detections to spread intimidation and threaten litigation, even incarceration. There's a lot of TV detective vans in your area tonight. It won't take us long to find you. There's no hide. The stair telling you we shatter and your home comfort, safety, with music dark and broody, pictures bleak and shady, saying look who's
There's space age vans patrolling, with radar dishes rolling, like bad tomorrow's world dreams, like scary Doctor Who machines. We didn't believe in Daleks, there's no such thing as Cybermen, but we hid behind the couch for the licensed stooping bogeymen. They're in your tune, they're in your street, they're at your close, they're at your door. Woo! You're getting fines, you're going to jail. Woo! And obediently we, year after year, we paid that licence fee through license. And we paid a license fee so licentious few could carry on regardless, libidinous and lewd. The men behind the broadcasts of patriarchal pederast productions for profferers, procurers and predators, preying in prepubescence, indecencies incessant, promoted and protected by the lords, unelected, the perverted peer self-serving, that vermin cloaked by ermine. Na-na-na-na, teeny boppers, na-na-na-na, guys and gals, na-na-na-na, right honourable, na-na-na-na, paedophiles. Now then. It was a casting couch for a big shot, big name, big top, radio jock, children's hour with TV tots, sugar daddies and pop is on top, while adult careerists kept stum. A news blackout from the green room. The play for today was just play dumb while Auntie Beeb, she kept mum. A silence inexcusable, was far from understandable, made justice impossible, encouraged the incorrigible, touchers felt untouchable, and feelers felt infallible, and every one accountable to no one. Because fear is control, fear is the power. You scare your victims, you make them cower, you threaten fate, intimidate, making them cooperate. It works for dirty wee men and it can work for a dirty great state. The British state establishment, the privileged collective, the Beeb, the Crown, the CBI, all with the same objective. Preserve their cosy systems, block anything progressive. Reporting Scotland like a weather map from a queued perspective. BBC, your name was once superlative, now shamefully subjective. And if your integrity couldn't stretch to protection of kids from exploitation, to perpetuating stories far-fetched of gadgets and goons that doesn't take a stretch of the imagination to believe that you could stretch the truth and that you could lie to an entire Scottish nation. Don't pay your licence fee. Right, less grumpy old man stuff and a bit of bouncy music now, okay? I'll make a quick announcement. Do you want to make a quick announcement?
I'd make a quick announcement to everyone just to say that the Yes Stones Karen is over there on that side, and you're welcome to go now and select a stone that you like and take it home with you and place it somewhere that the Unionists can see it, or whoever. But please go and help yourselves.
Good shout. Thank you very much. Spread the message and spread the love. Well, a little announcement. If Isabel McGill is still here, Isabel, your purse is at the Atlantis Leisure Complex. It's empty, but it's there. Okay, sorry. Local band, you can see them later on tonight at the Ceilidh. Check out their Facebook page and whatnot. They're going to get your toes tapping, and they're called the Lush Puppies.
Hello! You all having a good time? you don't mind while Ali's skirt pulls off. A little striptease. I think I've got myself together now.
I'm going to play Miss You. That's next. All right. Are we ready? Go. 1, 2, 3.
Lullaby by AC/DC. Yes. Okay, they're fighting over jokes here. So.
Thank you. Thank you. See you tonight at The View.
Let's hear that again for the Lush Puppies! Yay! If that didn't get you dried out and stomping, nothing will. Okay, we're going to have a speaker up next for a few minutes, and then hang about because we're going to get some cracking music again. We're going to have Anna Lynn, some local talent, young local talent, mod participants, and we're going to have another, to close the day, we're going to have another cracking local band, the Hollow Mountain String Band. They're groovy. So hang about for those guys, but first to give you a wee break, if you jumping about, we're going to have a man from Clackmannanshire, another indie poet, and his name's Andy Stewart.
Hello everybody, thanks for having me. I'm just going to read right through. I've got 2 or 3, that'll take about 5 minutes. This one's called The Brexit Vulture. Clowns at the helm, who seem to not have a clue. They don't just give a toss about the likes of me and you. They seem to have it all sewn up, and they will persevere unless their plans are scuppered and we put an end to their career. The Brexit vulture is up on us. Our bubble's about to burst. Do you wish to see the end where they're not seen for dust? Familiarity breed contempt, and we are guilty by default for allowing this to happen, saying later it was my fault. Forever is too late, the Brexit vultures loom. Don't be shocked or dismayed with the tactics they apply. They want us to think we are doomed to live a dreadful lie. I live in hope and not in fear that all the vultures disappear. We have a voice, we have a choice. At the moment, it's just not clear. Like rats on a sinking ship, we have been discarded. The captains have all jumped, or have they just been red carded? I wonder if it will be them, or maybe all of us, as some lay down with the vulture, eat and close their eyes, as we hear our futures echoing in children's cries. This is just a wee short one. It's called Downfall. Reader of lies, you sit at your desk in front of a TV camera, reading what all can be described as lies. You pander to the elites and spread their true lies. We are awake at last and can't go back in our box. The people will have their day, and the guilty will forever pay. And last but not least, this is one about what's going on with Brexit. It's called Big Ben. The bell has stopped ringing. Government has fallen silent. Is she on the canvas? After the count, will she be silenced? Will she awake? Will the dumbing down continue? Or will we see a miracle? A force for good will arrive. Us canny Scots can do no more. We have to face the facts that Westminster has fallen and no doubt has been axed. The case for independence has slowly become fact. Hoping after fear will be the last act. When the dust has settled and England is scot-free, will it rise from the ashes and like Scotland stand up to thee? Convolution ain't the solution. Strong and stable is not in the bag. Scotland has a problem, Euston. We are leaving with our flag, with it flying high, dignity and pride intact. Don't worry about us in Scotland. We will manage fine. Strong and stable, as always, been our party line. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Andy Stewart. Echoing everybody's thoughts, I'm sure. Just putting them slightly better than some of us could. Okay, guys, thanks for ringing about. We're going to, without further ado, we're going to get the young team on. There's Anna Lee. Katrina introduced them to you earlier on. A lot of local young people who have been educated in the Gaelic medium since a young age, and they're going to come on and entertain you. Pretty brave as well, doing some unaccompanied singing and stuff like that. So, be nice to them. Give a good round of applause to Anna Lee. Who's on first? Who's on first?
Sean.
Smisha Alice agus ha medal chéna barta. Tupish mara le Alan Machgui. Van nuige jeugd het channel getloo, gun solis wils en spare. Van bat de smooch a jen of kurs, solis more ruby. Genakeskier, gehool as foam, va fe mercier cheer. Va jon de mara, erint nav, see attains and all ikshi. Nor voel en baat geguntje nie, ach agus raan. Ik shennis ook, ik biks ik moor, zijn uitje a baas. Nor vision laag en achtje nie, ach lanier reiner creek. Is turnen oin a goeie neer, a klesser vision skier. Is mis Katie agus ha mis dul sein sin gile dú salia. Sin gile dú salia. Shega can you for fraud me on your love for Meruka Juan the Lunyas Luan in art crown Shankilia tu asalia Hamisha tu kratjoch Sme blauw en kruierari A garna tonga makeltraum Gaat ook me phones gaan me Schenkilie tu asalie Germashoch veralien A flask of chestnut blauw Kun schulen leis an kwan moges Riforn jo chest bikavi Schenkilie tu asalie Gumbok hoek mi molafia Rim fioch a tian me achol Mohur of flahulala Gun stura gachisa volch Schenkilie tu asalie Shega can you for fraud me on your love for Meruka Juan the Lunyas Luan in art crown Schenkilie tu asalie Is mis Ernst hamidol sein Ustel min keeper Ustel min keeper Chanel kararin shor Shaugakel ne chire Gag minchin folion Gurembische hakracha chone yolu harsale Jicharomi let chosten nam dakel erport Vette chaum benicht dulich nur rekuet buljach Sket nach Romi nein kutschach Mami dulich guljor Nur gierig tum bruach Led ogunes led huljen Snurre lupeg tutuljen Vuk fuller dav kroich Nur gierig tuntuenach Jolle hjautenen kurach Njauwen wiskal nam futen Guvitunen at chor Ustel men keeper Chanel kararin shor Shaugakel ne chire Gag minchin folion Misha Marcos hamidodi Bartok How has carbig ok le mair toast How has carbig ok nach mish has ski yan duanak Furig is fast more is even machen ursen. Gebi good jay a year is me, and conny lesh go on. How vik, njo how ok, njo han terket gown. Ha musje giri vi mar graag, schator it ja en kodum. Ganai, ganuut, gatje sto gas, en nog een mache doris. Is me vies doen ja keliorn, se gientje skielig even. Kun chase mo skjursig as een room, kun is nach bimi geestjach. As je nach go gientje gein, gur sonne la ar noike. Gaan jou schon 4 moon la heen, or gaan jou au nach dorein. A ga mi fast a hula la, nas ooste is nas mohe. Is jev mi haas mo hal heen, scan eer mi ket no korn.
Is misje Bethan agus hani a dollar shine ila gain stan me. Ila gain stan me, stalam hang you walking, ma stavat me gertalyamu, skaroka hak me go. You love me more above visual Talia Hoyat Hurach Good Bake Vaya Marora Smolya Nandera Hulas Strika Worst Mo Farenten Gertamot Yohamenish Gumfying Fair Biernau Lepatichenes Burling Get Vike Bat this long Evarn and Town Gutram Gum
You're again for Anna Lee. Which, appropriately enough, is Gaelic for the next generation. So I think after hearing those guys, we know it's in safe hands. And yeah, that's why we do this, isn't it? That's why we travel all over Scotland, and that's why musicians give their time for free. Because we need to do this for the next generation. We know time's ticking on Westminster, but by God they can do a lot of damage before they go. So yeah, keep fighting for the young team. That was nice. So yeah, thankless task of closing the rally. But there's still plenty of people here. They're just distributed among the stalls and that mob that are still sitting in the comfy seats up there, even though it's no rain for 2 hours. Good bunch of local guys are sitting up just now. You can see them again later on at the Ceilidh in the View Bar, nice and central, as well as some of the other bands that played here today. Thanks very much to all the acts that gave up their time. Thanks very much to all the volunteers. Thanks to everybody who travelled from far afield to come here. And thanks for picking up your rubbish after you as well. Once again, an All Under One Banner rally has left the park and is clean, if not cleaner a condition than we found it. So thanks to all you, and thanks to the other 7,000 plus who joined you on the march today. Yeah, give yourselves a clap. Well done, guys. And hopefully see some of you at the next one. The next few, before we finish off the season in Edinburgh. Thanks again to all the volunteers today. Thanks to the police as well, the police liaison officers too, looking after everybody, everything going smoothly. And hopefully we'll be welcome back in Oban again. Hopefully we won't have to do it next year, but hey, hopefully we'll be welcome back. So I'm going to leave these guys to do their sound check. The drum kit's almost assembled. And say safe journey home, everybody. And thanks for coming. That's the rain back on for us starting. That's great. Woo! That should just empty the park totally, really. It's been a good day despite the rain. But this is only the start. It goes on. Hopefully we'll see some of you up in the View tonight. Several of the bands that have been playing here today will be playing up there. Alright, yeah. No quite. Aye. It's some united kingdom, isn't it? Eh? I will be, not in this one, but in the next couple. Right? 1, 2. One way. That's the one. All right? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ran up that water, ran up that water, ran up up to the top, hell, it ain't come back, gonna be there still. Ran up up to the holler, some for back in the corner. Ran up that water, ran up that water, ran up up to the top, hell, it ain't come back, gonna be there still. Ran up back to the holler, some for back in the corner. Ran up that water, ran up that water, ran up to the top, hell, it ain't coming back, it'll be there still. Ran up that holler, ran up that water, ran up to the top, hell, it ain't come back, it'll be there still. Ran up that holler, some for back in the corner. Yeah, we are hillbillies for independence. Yeah. Right, this next one. Hell's Too Good a Place, aye. This next one, it's called Hell's Too Good a Place. We'd like to dedicate this to the Tory party. Because really, I mean, come on. It's laughable, isn't it? If it wasn't so serious, it would be funny. It'd be hilarious. If it was happening in another country, if there was a big blonde-haired buffoon being voted in as a leader of another country, we'd think it was hilarious, wouldn't we? I don't think we've got enough blonde-haired buffoons running countries, have we? Right? Halfway through that. I don't know what happened. Just where I was. Tap me down now. Set. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's one big bad mistake. You're put here on this earth because you spread heartache. Dark clouds overhead are as black as your damn soul. Hell's too good a place for you to go. Every word you utter is a dirty, rotten lie. You act like honesty is the thing you most despise. Have to keep on digging just to fill in your last hole. Hell's too good a place for you to go. Manipulate is a bona fide disgrace. You'd sacrifice anyone in order to save face. I don't want to be there when your tragic end unfolds. Hell's too good a place for you. One look in your heart is a picture of despair. To force your pain on others just to show that life's not fair. But one day your actions will no doubt take their toll. Hell's too good a place for you to go. But if you keep on going like you are, things won't work out okay. Very soon the curtain's gonna come down on your show. There's too good a place for you. If they're out there listening, know just who you are. Let me tell you, one day you're gonna fall down hard. I can see right through you, you make my blood run cold. Hell's too good a place for you to go. Hell's too good a place for you to go.
Thank you, you're very generous. Thank you very much. There's not many of you left, but you're quite rowdy, so we like that. You guys are the diehards. You're the we don't care about the rain guys. Right, you'll all know this one. In my mind this morning I had the vision of thousands of people singing along with us. There's a lot goes on in my mind that doesn't happen. Anyway. you go? Where will you go? I see you go. Where you go? I see you go. Thank you. That wasn't how the applause sounded in my head this morning. Right, this is our last song. This is about the Battle of Preston Pans, a Rabbie Burn song. It's got a dramatic start. Two, or the back. Was on a misty morning. Comes in the challenge feed and Martin chill to meet me in your door. I'll live near the end of war if you meet me in the morning. And the high when you come when you walk in yet. All your drums are beating yet. You're walking out with me. The gang to the cause in the morning. When Charlie looked the letter upon, he drew his sword and scabbard from, saying, "Come with me, a merry man, and we'll meet Johnny Cobb in the morning. Wonder Johnny, be as good as your word, and be as bathed with fire and sword. Then I flee a wall like a frightened bird, chase me's nest in the morning. And aye, Johnny Cobb, where you walking yet? Ah, your drums are beating yet. You were walking out and way, the gang to the cows in the morning." When Johnny Copey heard of us, he thought it wouldn't be amiss. He saddled the horse in readiness to flee away in the morning. Gunner Johnny, get up and run. The Highland bagpipes mark a day. Best to sleep in a hellskin, for there'll be a bloody morning. Why Johnny Copey, you walking yet? And the drums are beating yet. You're walking out and wait. The gang to the cause in the morning. When Johnny Copey Dunbar came, they stared at him, "Where's all your men?" The hell confound me, and I can't, but I left them all this morning. Gunner Johnny got sick legs with claymores, and a fellow begs, "If I meet you again, I'll break your legs." So I bet you's a good morning. And hey, Johnny Copey, you walking yet? And your drums are beating yet. You were walking out with way, the gang to the cause in the morning. And hey, Johnny Copey, you walking yet? And your drums are beating yet. You were walking out with way, the gang to the cause in the morning. The gang to the cause in the morning. Thank you. We'll see you up the view tonight, hopefully.
Just thanks everybody for coming, all the ones that are still here. And thanks to our wonderful last band. Thanks very much for that. And thanks to all under one banner for being here. Yeah. What? Oh, Hall Mountain String Band are playing tonight in the View in Oban Town Centre, I guess. And I'll see you there.